Hey, hello everyone. Uh, Back after a very long time, and I hope so you guys are doing absolutely amazing. And what we'll do is we in this particular video we'll be learning Ruby on Rails. So if you don't know Ruby on Rails, don't watch this video because it's just me learning stuff. I don't know will I be able to teach anything or will I be able to. I mean, you will learn. I mean, it depends. Like how do you see stuff? So if you this is me learning Ruby on Rails for the second time. First time I've tried before, right? But we'll try to I don't know relearn Ruby on Rails. So we'll start by we'll start by setting up the environment. I don't have Ruby on Rails installed. So the first goal for this video is installing Ruby on Rails. So install Ruby on Rails, right? Let's see how do we do that. Installing Ruby on Rails guide. Okay. So it's saying Mac OS. I'm on Mac OS. So let's follow this. And it says, first of all, you do this, which is like Xcode install. I think I already have that, so that wouldn't be required. And then install homebrews and dependencies. I think I have that. And yeah, I think this one, just to be sure, I think I have these one as well, but just to be sure, I'll put it over here. It's hold on, let me actually see. Okay, so let's see what we have. So this is already installed, as you can see, most of them. Now we would be installing whatever this is. I mean, it's mice, right? So if it's mice, then yeah. So we'll install mice Ruby version 3. I mean, it was giving some error before, so I'm not sure, like, will this give that error again or not? Am I dropping frames? No, I'm not dropping any frames. That's awesome. And how are you guys? How are you doing? How's your life? How has been that entire AI LLM stuff going on? And how are you using LLM these days? If you are even watching this one. So let me see how many of you are watching this. I am not sure even any one of you is watching right now, but let's see. Um, I'll go switch accounts. I go to my this account and then I go to yeah. Okay. So I have one and I have one person watching. So great. Okay, so awesome. This is the stream condition right now. So yeah. Okay. So I don't know. Is this done? It's writing like 76 seconds. It's trying to do something. It's trying to make the Rails thing and do it. So in the time while the Rails is getting installed, let's go to the documentation. And let's try to actually see what this is all about. Getting started with Rails. Yeah, how do you get started with Rails? Should we follow this? So first of all, let's go through this. So welcome to Rails, whatever, like this is welcome. And then Rails is a web application development framework written in Ruby programming designed to make programming web easier, by making assumptions about what every developers need. So it kind of make assumptions on databases, models, and all those things. I think so, that's what it is. And then it allows you to write less code while getting more things out of it as compared to other languages. And yeah, it's great. Rails is an opinionated software. It makes assumptions that there is a best way to do stuff, and it's designed to encourage to do that stuff. Okay, great. Now we have, it follows DRY principle, which is do not repeat yourself, and convention over configuration. So you can basically, yeah. So if you do something in a particular way, you can just follow that convention. So then here is like how you create a new Rails app. It's 8.1.0. Is that the latest version? Okay. Now my Rails installation failed. Build failed. Sudodeep, crazy underrated channel. Hey man, what's up? How are you? How are you, Shubhodeep? Okay. So we have this, I don't know, this weird error. I don't know. It's saying installing Ruby, it went here, and then it says build failed. You can inspect the build, whatever this folder. Yeah, so let's say, like, why could the build fail? Install Ruby build fail. I don't know, fail, not fail. Yeah, great. Okay, so we have here, and so we'll have to do this. Is this what this is expecting us to do? No, that's downvoted. We should not do it. Wait, let me try Gemini. I don't know. Should we try Gemini, Go, Chat GPT? What should we try? Can Chat GPT help in this case? I think we can go to Gemini, and Gemini can help us in this case. So we'll just go and say, I'm getting this error. Let's see what Gemini has to do. Say, I'm getting this error while installing Rails. I will fix this. Yeah, it's analyzing, and let's see what fix do we get. It's pretty weird. Like, if the installation itself is failing, I think the usual suspect for this kind of bug will be some kind of requirement which is not getting fulfilled. Is it because we are not following this step by step or something like that? Okay, hold on. Let's go here. So it said, do this. I mean, I have all the stuff. I don't know. So it's saying do this. So I think I already did this. You know, the command line is already installed, use software update and whatever like this. So I think it's already there, so that shouldn't be an issue. And okay, and it's saying sudo okay, it says do this. Let's see. It's been a long time. Hey Arjun Krishna, hello. Oh, you're senior intern. You're saying I should use Claude. Yeah, Claude is also a good option. I don't know, I have Claude installed or not. And how is LLMs going on? Like, how I mean, how are you using these LLM stuff? You know, this LLM stuff, I was like, so I don't know. This made my interest in what I do a little less due to the LLM shit. Like, you know, so the fun of building stuff has went a little bit down due to that. But I think we can switch something, like we can, yeah, we can always build something for fun rather than using LLMs. LLM is good. I don't know. Let's see. It says what it says. I don't know, it did something, and then it says, like, you know, you can upgrade. I think I already have everything upgraded, but let's do this for safety. And then it's saying reinstall Ruby build. So these are the things. Do I need to clear cache? Maybe that could be an option. That could be a reason. And how are you guys? How are you doing? How's life? How's everything? Tomorrow, by the way, I have an interview for this thing, a Ruby interview. And the thing is, I know everything about React. I know, like, I'm very good with everything React, Node.js. I've done Java, I've done Swift, but I've done very less Ruby on Rails. So currently the target is to learn Ruby on Rails enough so that, you know, I can pass the interview tomorrow. So yeah. Yes. I just hope my interviewer is not watching this stream. That's all that I want right now. Because, you know, why I'm suspecting that, because my YouTube channel is in my resume, so they might see, like, if they went, like, I don't know. Yeah, for assisting it's good. Like, for example, like, if you want to do something very obvious, right? Good, awesome, I just want that. But building entire things out of cursor, you know, you don't have any idea of, like, have you tried Go? Yes, bro, I have tried Go. I build, like, servers in Go. I love Go. Go is one of my favorite programming language. I think Ruby was the only thing which is, I don't know, it's updating Audacity, man. Like, why do we need to do that? Okay, let's try moving ahead on, like, other terminal. So it's saying like just clear the cache on mice. Mice is like a package manager stuff. So it's like do you know NVM, node version manager? Mice is like a Ruby on Rails version manager, stuff like that. So then it says mice install. Will this work? Oh, it's saying okay. Or install the specific version. I don't care. Okay, so we can do this. All tools already installed. What do you mean? Rails version? No, I don't have Rails. 3 years. Hey man, I am writing JS for only 3 years. That's awesome, man. Like, that's great. Yeah. I mean, JS is like, JavaScript is like my favorite programming language. A lot of people, I don't know, they are embarrassed of JavaScript for some reason. But man, like I've seen the industry. There are so many, like JavaScript is used so much that there are a lot of opportunity. There is a lot of opportunity available in the market, and that gives you of course the supply is also a lot. Like these days, every kid after or before graduation starts learning JavaScripts. That's a thing. There's a very large supply, but starting with JavaScript is good, right? You initially build something and you have that you have that interest that okay, this is great, I can actually build stuff, and then you can go and try more complex stuff, like go, building backend with Go and writing like Lambda functions with probably not JavaScript. Like, you can write Lambda functions with Python, and you can in JavaScript also. There's like the entire ecosystem is so diverse. If you imagine, you can write like desktop application using Electron, you can write mobile application using something like Capacitor, and they're experimenting with something like the Java part or the Swift part in Capacitor is quite cool. Yeah, starting. Man, I just heard this. Why, bro? Why are you? Why? It's just not working. Why the build is not working? Using GMP for homebrew. Failed. It's saying, what do you want to say? Hold on. I don't know. Okay. So are we done with that? Yeah, we're done with that. I don't know what's the issue. Why can't we have Rails? Can I install Rails with Homebrew? I don't know. It would be really cool if I can install Rails with Homebrew. So, I mean, I have these, right? I'm pretty sure I have both of them. Oh, I don't have both of them. Awesome. Okay, I think this is the issue. So we didn't had that tool available, like that tool there. Will this work now? I don't know, because it was using that build package which was there. So I think that's the problem why it is crashing. Yeah. And how are you guys? How are you? Like, what have you been building stuff? Like, can you tell me like what have you built in last like 6 months, so that I also feel some inspiration, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think this solved the issue. I guess, I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, this would be solving the issue. So please don't crash, man. Please don't crash. Just okay. So if I go to Rails guide and I go to getting started with Rails, let's read some documentation, guys. So you just say creating your first Rails app. Rails comes with several commands that makes life easier, and you can access them through this to see all the commands. That's good. And then Rails new generates the foundation of fresh Rails app for you. That's okay. So what you have to run is you have to run Rails new, and then the part of, like the name of the project. So for example, store, you just say Rails new store, right? That's how it works. I think this time it is working, although I'm not very sure. It didn't work. It's saying failed to install this with. Is it the Ruby issue? What is the Ruby? I have Ruby version 2.6.10. Current Ruby version. it's 3.4.2. What do I have? I have to, okay, so update Ruby on Mac OS. Yeah, I think current Ruby version might not be compatible. So you just do this, then you do this, whatever. Okay, so I think I already have this. That's cool. So we can just use this tool, and then we say install, and then whatever version of Ruby you want to install. Current version of Ruby. What is the current version of Ruby? It's 3.4.2. So let's use that. 3.4.2. I think that's how you use it, right? So it says, yeah, that's how you use it. Yeah. Set the new as a global. So we can set this as a global version. I think that's what we'll do. So I'm upgrading the Ruby right now, and then I think we'll be able to install Rails. How many of you are watching? I don't know. Oh, there's one of you. Hi, whoever you are. So GMP for Homebrew. It's installing Ruby. I think upgraded version of Ruby right now. Yeah. Are we dropping frames? No, we are not dropping frames. That's cool. How long does this take? Installing Ruby. I think it has already downloaded. Right now it's installing. Yeah. Haha, it's me. Hey, Arjun Krishna. Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to see some of the stuff I've built? So at Deal, right, I built their mobile application. So I was in the founding team, and then I, like, for 1 year I built the mobile applications. We scaled from like what, 5,000 users to more than like, I don't know, more than like 200,000 active users. That was fun. That's one thing I built. Second thing, I built some stupid websites, like for example, Indian invoice generator.com. This was a fun project. This is what I built. So this, you can create invoices, and this is like one of the problems I was facing. So I created this. Then after this, I created my portfolio, which was fun. So I created just a normal portfolio. Like I didn't had a lot of time to like basically invest in this. So just a very normal portfolio. Oh my God, the bad loading time. I just hate it. Okay. So you can see this is like a very normal portfolio that I built. Just, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, those are the things that I worked on. Other than this, what do I worked on? I worked on a lot of AI projects. So currently I'm working on a project that is very, very AI driven. So we'll do some AI tutorials like, yeah, so we'll do that. Like I was working a lot on this thing. Are we done? Why are you failing, bro? Why are you failing? Everything is failing. What? I don't know. This is so weird. So I already did this. What do you mean? Ensure the path is correct. What do you mean? Can I? Okay, I didn't got anything. What should this result in? If it says already written, ensure the path is correct. Yeah, it's there. Okay. Then I've already done this. I have already done this. Crucial. Okay, so we have to like set all these environment variables and then retry. Okay, let's do that. Dot yeah. So let's do one thing. Let's like for now just like test this stuff. let's export these, and then what we can do is we can try to install this again. Will this work this time? I'm not sure. Man, I want to try Rails. Why is this not getting installed? You know, sometimes okay. Would you like me to analyze log file if the build still fails? Okay, I'll give you the log files if it fails. No worries. I think on ARM this is failing. So there's like, you know, this environment variable is something specific to ARM. Probably. I don't know. That could be one of the reasons. Okay, so let's go read some Ruby documentations. So I can use some compilers, and we can start with basics. So probably first thing is like variable declaration in Ruby. It's very simple. You can say a is equal to 11, b is equal to, I don't know, 12, and then probably like you can say c is equal to a plus b, and then there's something called puts, which kind of like helps you do this, which is super awesome. I love Ruby for this reason. It's very, very simple. Then what we can do is we can define functions. So I can say add, and I can say, I don't know, a and b. I don't know how do you define types, but yeah, if I return a plus b, I don't know, if I say k is equal to add 11 plus 12, it's this, is this going to give me 11 plus 12? No, that's an error. So it's saying expected. Oh, so oh, that makes sense. So, you know, it needs an end over here. So yeah, that's right. That's how you define functions. Awesome. So that's how you define functions in Ruby. Let's try something else. Ruby tutorial. Yeah, no, Ruby tutorial. Good. So let's try all the things. I think I know a lot of the basics, but still, like, let's check. Do I know if else? So let's write a function called def is even, and then I can take like some variable I or e. I don't know. No, we don't do that. And then you say if e modulus, I don't know, e modulus 2 equal to 0, then I don't know, return true. Oh, you can't do that. That makes sense. So then return true, else return false, end if. Is there like end if stuff? I don't know. There's an end, and there's one more end. Yeah. So one end is for the if else, and one end is for the function. So if I just say I don't know, if I just say is even like 12, it should give me an answer. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, that's correct. I know how to use if else in Ruby. Yeah, so great. Okay, then we have operators. I think all. So let's start with arrays. So let's write a small function which kind of like does a lot of things to array. So I don't know. So let's create an array. So let's say ar is equal to array dot new. I don't know, and then ar dot add test. Does this work? I don't know. Puts ar. Is that an issue? Yeah. Wait. What? So you can't do that. Okay. Undefined method. Also, okay. So you can't do add in Ruby, whatever. Is there any arrays? Yeah, arrays. Let's try. So you do new and then use define a type. So is like is arrays in Ruby dynamically typed? I'm not sure. So we have for, and then we have Mac. So if I write like I don't know, if I write also, it's like if I write 2 and then if I write j, and then if I like go over here and do like, I don't know, something like this, what will I get? I'm not sure what I'll get. Oh, so run it, bro. Oh, so I get j. So whatever, like you can fill this array with like this length with whatever you want. So you can, yeah, I don't know. Is null a thing in this? A null, I don't know. Test. Yeah. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. So then what you can do is you can do this, which is, I am not sure how will you define this, but it's like looping through. So for example, you can say Okay. Okay. So what if like I don't give anything over here? What will I get? So I get nil nil. Okay. So nil is what you get. Okay. And then what you can do is you can actually have, I don't know. So E, I think E is the index, and then you can return something out of this. So you can say E is equal to E times 2. And I don't know what happens. So I get 0, 2, which is pretty weird. E is the current index. So if you multiply 0 from 2, yeah, so E gives you the index. But how to get the individual elements, how to loop over elements, I don't know. So like you can use blocks with new. Okay, so blocks is a thing that I need to learn. Okay, so block consists of chunk of code. You can assign a name to a block. The code in the block is always enclosed with like this curly braces, and a block is always invoked from a function with the same name as that of the block. Okay, whatever. So if I so I don't get it how the blocks work. So for example, if I say puts I don't know, A, and then yield, right, and then if I say puts B and then again yield, right, I think you can loop through this. So if I say test, and then if I say puts and then if I say, I don't know, test, right, what will happen? I don't know. So I have to write an end over here because yeah, otherwise it wouldn't happen. Yeah. Okay. Man, just let's make it a night mode so that you guys, if who are watching, can feel a little bit better about this. So we have puts A and then yield and then puts B and then whatever this is. And if you compare the result, we have A first, which is this, and then it returns. So this should print B, test, right? And then B and then test. So that completely makes sense. So it's like each time you yield, right? So this much it goes, it returns. So yeah, so it runs this code. And then it goes over here. And then, oh, that makes sense. That completely makes sense. Yeah. So if you don't have yield, so this will just run once. So it only runs A. Wait. Why did that happen? That's pretty weird. So you can also pass parameters with yield statement. Interesting. Okay. So for example, if I have to yield 1 to like 10, I can do like, I don't know, count, and then yeah, so for I in 1 to 10, right? So double dot is kind of like included, and then I can say yield I end. Oh, so this is not there, so end, and then you can do like this. So that's how it is. And then what you can do is you can like whatever this is returning our statement, like whatever like our function is returning, you can say I, which is probably the index, and then puts, I don't know, you are in the block something like I, which is pretty weird. I don't know, 2 times I have to run this. Why? Oh, there's an wrong number of arguments. What do you mean by wrong number of arguments? For line number 8. Okay, this, I'm doing something wrong over here. I am not sure what. So it's saying I, and then puts, and then you are in the block this, whatever. Wrong number of arguments? What do you mean by wrong number of arguments? Oh, so it's, oh, this is test. Okay, makes sense. So I can say count. Yeah, that works. So count, and then you can say 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. So is it like what it is, like it is the index, or like, I don't know. So to test this, that is it the index, or like, so I'll do like 10 to 20. Let's see what we get. Yeah, of course. So this is what it is returning. That's pretty cool. So yeah, so you can do pretty interesting things. So I think this is the code you can run after whatever a function. So yeah, after the function returns something. So like def, I can just prove that by doing something interesting. So I can do like def test, I don't know, yeah, test, no, not this, def test, and return 1, right? So if I return once, and then I can say test, and then probably I'll not like that. Yeah, like that probably. And then I'll get like this I think, can you do that? I, and then you can return like, I don't know, puts test. Yeah, you can't do that. What? Oh, yeah, of course, this should have an end statement. Makes 100% sense. And I did not got any output, which is pretty weird. So if I just write this, I'm like just not sure what will happen. Also, I don't get an output. So if I just write puts, I don't know. Let's write A. So we get A, then return one. So whatever we returned. And then, I don't know. So if I just say I over here, so this wouldn't output anything. So but if I do this, I don't know. Yeah. Why does this not work? This is pretty weird. Hold on. Why? What is a blocks? So let's read from start. You have to see how Ruby defines a function method where you can put number of statements and then you can call that method. Similarly, Ruby has a concept of block. You have seen how Ruby defines method where you, okay, whatever, makes sense. So let's see, does like, is there something which we missed in the methods? So the syntax is this. So you can have like this, and then you can have variables, we know this, and then you can have this. So you can set some default values. So this is how you do it. Makes sense. And then you just do this, or you do this, and that kind of works. Okay, so you can do that. That kind of makes sense. And then you do this, I, J, K, and then N. Okay, hold on. Every method in Ruby returns a value by default. This returned value will be the value of the last statement. Okay, so if K is equal to 0, this will return 0. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Let's test that. So if I like write M is equal to, I don't know, test, and if I write, I don't know, puts, I don't know, K is equal to test, and then puts K, yeah, so if I just say, I think I can do puts K. Yeah. So I get test, which is pretty interesting. So if I just say test A, so whatever the last function you define will be returned by default. Pretty neat. Okay. Yeah, how is our installation going on? Build failed. Yeah, you can inspect the logs over here. So what I'll do is I'll just do cat, this is a dictionary, cd to this place, and then just see what is there. cd ruby, we have all this, which is pretty weird. Why do we have Ruby over here? Which Ruby version is this? It was trying to run some command. Tricky Brain Lab. Forget it. Like, let's learn Ruby first, and then we'll try to go on Rails. So we'll try some online platform which helps us build Ruby on Rails app. Okay. So this is cool. So we can assign M, and we can say test A, and then this should be pretty much it. Like, we should be able to do test A, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, this all makes sense. What is this? Passing number of parameters. So it's like, okay, it's like test. Okay, that's interesting. So in JavaScript also you can do the same. You can pass number of parameters, and we do it through dot whatever, like that syntax is. So over here, what this says is you can do like, I don't know, star, I don't know, ASD, let's call it ASD, and then you can probably like for M in ASD. Is that how you do it? From 0 to, okay, so I can say in M in ASD. I think that's should be a valid statement. And then if I say puts M and then end, and then if I call this with, I don't know, 1, 2, and 3 as a parameter, I don't need to put it, whatever. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. That's awesome. We get 1, 2, and 3. But why are they not in a separate, I don't know. Oh, I get it, why they are not in separate strings. So we can do this, and they should be no, they're not. Okay, interesting. So you can pass multiple parameters, and you can use the star, which is, I don't know, a pointer in C or C++, and then you can simply print this. This is interesting. Ruby is an interesting language, at least that's what I'll tell. Now next what do we have? Let's see. Wait, you can just close down. Yeah, here you go. So the next concept that we have to learn is we know how to pass multiple parameters. Okay, so class methods. So you can create a class and then you can define several methods. Wait, accounts dot return. What's the difference? Okay, you can say alias and all. That doesn't matter. Let's go to arrays because I think we know pretty much strings. Should we try strings? No, we should try modules first. Let's go modules. So let's try to build a calculator module. That will be fun. So I can say module, I don't know, calculator. Yeah. Is it required that this should be capital letters? I think it is. And then I don't know. What? So I can say num1 is equal to, I don't know, 12. Num2 is equal to 10. And if I define something like def add, right, and I say return num, how do you access these things? How do you access pi? So I can say, I don't know, calculator dot something like that. And wait, how do you do that? So calculator dot. Also, then you should be able to import this, whatever, like we are not doing that. So let's leave that. Okay, that's cool. 1, 2, 3 value of x, that makes sense. There's nothing interesting there. You can create a new string. There's nothing interesting there. Unpack directive. Then we have arrays. How we can loop through arrays? I think I know that. What is hashes? Oh, you can create hashes like this. So let's give us a problem. Like let's say we have, I don't know. I don't know. Let's say we have an array 11, 10, I don't know, 10, 12, and then 11, 14, 53, and then 12, and then this is a question that I got in Amazon interview, and let's try to solve this in Ruby. So the question is very simple. These are the transactions done by individual. So 11 user ID did a transaction to 10 user ID and the amount was 12. Very simple. 11 user ID did a transaction to 14 user ID and the transaction was. The question is, if I give you a threshold, right? So let's call it T of 2. If anybody like breached the threshold, like for example, 11 did 3 transactions. So we have to return an array of the people who breached the threshold, right? So let's try to solve this in Ruby on Rails. Like in other languages, this is like a pretty simple problem, but let's see how we can do in Ruby on Rails. So we can create a map. Like, would we need maps? Yeah, we can create a map of every user and their number of transactions. So I don't know, like user transaction map. So I can think UTM, that's good. User transaction map, okay? And then according to this, I can just say hash.new and yeah. Okay, I can initialize this, which I don't want to. How do I put stuff to this? Is there any add function? Yeah, you can do this to kind of like do it. Yeah. Okay, so we have an hash, and then what we can do is we can go through A. So for, I don't know, T in A, how do you split with spaces in Ruby? Let's see, how do we do that? Oh, so you just call split and that works. Okay, that's interesting. So we have T, so I don't know, data should be T.split. And just to test, let's see what's the answer over here. Okay, why? Because there's an error. So, oh yeah, I'm missing the end statement. Makes sense. And can you please review my portfolio? Actually, I'm looking for a better challenging that suit. Yeah, sure. So send me the link, or like just don't type HTTP and all those things, because you know the chat, YouTube chat will block it. So just type the domain and I'll go to the .com or .in, whatever the version is. So 11, 10, 12. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's how it should be. Wait, what? And then what we can do is we can access the 0th index out of that. And I don't know what's the output of that. So 11, 11, 12, 11, 11, 12. Yeah, that's correct. So now what we can do is we can just say if gets, I don't know, utm dot get. I think get is a deletive. Okay. I'm just curious, like what if I try to get something which is not there? So I don't know, let's call it k utm and then test, which is not there in this, and then I puts um puts k. Let's see what happens. Oh, I don't get nothing. Interesting. So it's, I don't know, if I just say is equal to nil, will that be a thing? Yeah, that's a thing. So that's nil. So we solved the issue. Okay, so currently I'll just review the your portfolio. Arjun Krishna .dev. Is this your portfolio? Yeah. Is this your portfolio, man? I think so. Yet another human being born to the end of 20th century and continue. Oh, that's interesting. So I can download your CV, contact me. Bro, okay. So you've done Masters of Computer Application. Man, that's interesting. Okay. And you have all these different technologies. Okay. Man, just few advice. I'm just telling you, right? Whenever you write this, right, senior software developer. So as a recruiter, when like I recruit or any general company recruits, what happens is they go through this and they say they want to see like what you did over here, right? They don't even like care about these technologies, because nobody's gonna wait and like okay, I found Ethereum, or I found Prisma. Okay, I'm using Prisma. Like that's good to have. It looks very good. But what I'll say is I'll highly recommend is write like a detailed description of what you did. Like in LinkedIn, you write, right? Like for example, I'll just show you. I'm no way saying like my portfolio is great or something. It's still shitty. I have to recreate it. But what I'm saying, what I'm telling you is, you know, in your experience, right, you just write these things, what you did, right? That's very, very crucial. Like every recruiter wants to see this. Okay, cool. Oh my god, you have some animations going on. What is this? Oh, these are some projects you built. Can I go there to your project? Oh my god, this looks super good. Okay. Verify your credentials. Ah, so this, okay, makes sense. Okay. So you can verify your credentials over here. And of your like university, I guess. And then this is open source PaaS. Open source container based platform as a service for seamless deployment and infrastructure management. What? And that's so cool. Let's see. This is like a very cool project if it's actually exists. Okay. I think it's deployed on Vercel, so it's having its cold start. Yeah. So wait, hold on. So I'll go to Gemini now. Yeah. Let's hold on. Let me pull my last chat. And it said you can do this in order to get your stuff. How to get a full log file. Okay, you're saying do this. Okay. Do be build log. Do I have a log over here? That's super interesting. I don't know. Good ls la grep log. Yeah, I have config log. There's no log file to be specific. So is there anything related to build? There's nothing related to build, which is pretty weird. Okay. Okay. Let's move ahead and let's try to solve this issue. Arjun Krishna, I think I love your portfolio, man, but this is not working. One thing, so like, yeah, put working link. That will be really, really good. And then these projects are there. Great. Okay. My beta, that's good. This is also awesome. Yeah, man, why do you? Okay, these are testimonials. Great. Then we have blogs. Where do you have your blogs? Let's read your blogs. From 1 to infinity hacking email routing for unlimited users. From Yandex hacks to Zoho workarounds, we chase the dream of unlimited custom emails at. I mean, okay. I mean, you can do this. This is like a pretty interesting problem to pick. I really liked your problem space in this blog. Okay, so you have this, and then in my box it was sense of identity belong. Okay. Interesting. I'll go through your blog. I really like the topics you picked. But right now, let's continue our Ruby thing because I have my interview tomorrow. Okay. So we have this. That means, you know, we can do this so that, you know, if we found this, so if I don't know, if this at d at 0 is not equal to nil, I don't know, nil, that means what we have to do is we have to do UTM at d at 0. I don't know, can we do plus equal to 1? Is that something we can do? I don't know. Else, if this is not there, then do UTM d at 0 equal to 1, and I don't know, and then puts hashtag UTM. You think this will work? Okay, so I get 11 3 times, which is true, like, because 11 is 3 times, and I get 12 1 time because 12 1 times. Yeah, so now what we have to do is we have to just like check which transactions are above threshold, and we can just return it. Yeah, so I don't know, what's the good way to do this? I mean, I know a grunt way. Let's do the grunt way first, and then we'll do a good way. I mean, we can create an array, like, I don't know, let's say these are the defaulters, or these are the, I don't know, users. So let's call it users, and then this will be array dot new. Yeah. USR dot add. Is there any, like, what is the function to add or push to an array? I don't know. I just forgot this. We can go to arrays. Where is arrays? Where is array? And how do you push things to an array? Okay, so add gives you add, and then pack gives you, I don't know, some pack. But how do you push something to an array? What? Push something to a Ruby array. Oh, there's a push function. What? Oh, there's a push function. Awesome. So for k in, I don't know, UTM, I think we should be able to loop through this. Let's say if I put k and n, let's see what do I get. Okay, so I get an array, which is exactly what I expect. So if I say if k, or like if k at 0, no, k at 1 is greater than the threshold that we have, I don't know, it's t. If this is the case, then yeah, USR dot push k at 0. Yeah, and then no, I don't want to do that. And then we have to do end over here because, yeah. Okay, that's what is t? So we have t over here. It says in block. Why can't I access T, which is pretty weird? Is it like some special thing? No, you can't do that. Let's go to our beloved, I don't know, this guy. What's wrong on this code? I don't get it. This looks completely fine, right? So it's saying this T, so it cannot access T. Which is weird. Like, why can't you access T? So T is now, oh, wait. What do you mean? It's saying T variable overwritten. The variable T is initially set to 2, which is intended to be threshold for counting occurrences. However, in the loop, T is reused. Where have I used T? Have I used T? Wait. Where did I reuse T? In the loop. It's saying okay. Wait. Let's highlight T and oh, it's here. Okay, that's stupid. So we can, instead of T, we can name it TT, something like that, and that should be fine. And then we should be like able to run this. So okay, that makes sense. And then we can say puts hashtag I don't know, hashtag USR. Hey, we solved this whatever Amazon interview question, easy stuff, right? In Ruby. So we know how hash works. How to delete something from the hash is something which I know. I want to know. I think it's delete. I think it's just delete. I can just close this, place this there. Yeah, I think it's just delete. Hashes delete. Yeah, so it's delete and the key, and then each. So key value. Okay, that's interesting. So I can do this way, or there's another way, which is USR each. I think it had, yeah, USR each, and then you have this. Okay, so each is like a thing. It's like yields all the components one by one, and then you get key value, and then you get block. So you get key and you get value, and then you get another block, and then these are the values. So I can do the same thing over here. So I can say if I don't know, the value is, wait, why is value, wait, no. Yeah, if the value is greater than whatever, like the threshold, right? So I can just do USR dot push whatever the key is, else now I can end this, and we should be having the same results now. Oh, so it's saying unexpected this. What do you mean? Like, do I have to keep this over here? Wait, what? Let's ask what's wrong. So it's saying unexpected new line. Where? Oh, wait, I have an end over here. What do you mean? This, okay, but I used this somewhere which shouldn't be used. I don't know, where have I used this? Search for this. Yeah, so I haven't used this. Expected this between the hash key and value. What? Let's ask our Gemini. I think Gemini we should be able to access even in the guest mode. Like, Gemini is good. Yeah. What's wrong in this? The issue with the code, incorrect iteration on USR array. So USR each key value less than, okay, that you're saying, so it should be something like the block used to populate UTM. Okay, the correct code is, oh, it's do. Okay, that's interesting. So each, and then you have to write like a do thing, and then it's all right. No, that's not right. Wait, what? So it's USR UTM dot each. What? So I think, okay, so you can initialize this by 0. That makes so much sense. So yeah, initialize the default value 0, simplifying the loop. Okay, so we can define a 0 like as a default value, and then this entire thing will not be required. I can simply say k at d at 0 plus equals to 1. That's right. Still there's issue. So it's saying missing end statement. Where is the end statement missing? Oh, there should be an end statement over here. Okay, that's stupid. Okay, so what we can do is we can move this on the top, and then there's no this, and then there's an end over here. I think so. No, bro, you're not getting it. End. Yeah. Okay. Just out of curiosity, is it just for the interview, or is there any reason for you to pick Ruby? Because I use this in this company called Programmer. I kind of like do part-time right now. This Programmer, and they use Ruby, so I want to use Ruby. I want to learn Ruby. So in their main application is built on Ruby. So I actually want to contribute there. That's one reason. Second reason is I have an interview tomorrow. So yeah, both are the reasons I'm learning Ruby. Ruby is an interesting language, right? You can do like each, do, and then key value, and then this stuff. I don't know what's wrong now. So you don't need these things. Okay. And you should be able to move these backwards. And now everything should be fine. Okay, so you can't do k d at 0 plus equal to 1. What? Man, you just said, okay, hold on. T in A, T is equal to T dot split, and then D UTM. Wait, UTM at, why is this K? Of course. Wait, but so, this I was testing, makes sense. So this should be UTM. Yeah, okay. So I get empty array. I don't get a bug now, which is a good thing, but not sure why. Oh, so this new is good. So it's USR. What is USR? Why is this an array? So this is not the hash which I want. I want the UTM thing, right? Where is USR? So this is stupid of me. So this should be UTM. Yeah. Now, yay! We did it. We did it, bro. We did it. So this is how you kind of like handle hashes. And like we have map functions. So in Ruby you have do, and then a key value, and then if, whatever, like you can do over here. So do arrays have each though? I just want to experiment. Do arrays have each? So can I do like I don't know, a dot each do key val, and then I can do like, I don't know, puts key is this and value is val, right? And then I can write end. Yeah, and then does this work? Yeah, this works, bro. Values, wait, there's no, because you doesn't have, yeah, makes sense. So this is just the value, there's no key. Wait, yeah, there's no key, so it's just the value, because in array, not like, yeah, so it should be fine. I love Ruby now. I am loving this language, bro. I can write now anything in Ruby. I'm just feeling I'm feeling it. Yeah, this is cool. This is like, just like, you know how we have maps, but I'm just interested, like, can we reassign a and return from this? Like, is that an option? Just curious. Can we do that? Is there a dot? Is there a dot map equivalent in array in Ruby? Ah, there's a map function. What? No way. There's actually a map function. Okay, so I can actually like do I don't know. I can create a new array. I can just say one, I don't know. I can just say 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's say if I want to create a new array which has my name and 1, 2, 3, right? I can just say whatever, like new array. So I can just whatever, like how I can do this. New array is equal to, I can just say a dot map, right? And then I can do whatever, like this same thing, and I can return this. So I can do whatever, like I'll get the number over here, right? I don't know, is that required though? Maybe required, maybe not sure. Okay, so do n whatever, and then what I can do is I can just say n equal to n times 4, and then end, and then puts hash nar. That's insane. Just curious, is this required? Like, you know, do I need to put this? Let's ask, like, why do we have this? Why do we put this like in this kind of thing? Let's see, what is this? So the symbol this in context of Ruby code represents two different distinct concepts depending on whether you can see them. What? So this key value, they define block parameters or arguments for a method. Oh, okay. So these are the argument for a particular method. So like we pass callback function. But the problem is like now if I do like, I don't know, a dot each do, I don't know, n puts something like, I don't know, hash n num is something like that, and then I can just like hit enter. You can do this, although you can even do this. Oh, that will be okay, got it. So these are what do you do, like these are the parentheses, right? So for example, in JavaScript you'll write same thing as a dot map something like n, and then something like this. You can do this something like this. I don't know, does it this give index as well? I don't know. So like let's say if I write I, is that a valid code? First of all, yeah, that's a valid code. So I don't know, let's print this over here, and I is something like hash I, and I is nothing, so I is nothing. Okay, so it only gives the current iteration, it doesn't give the index. Okay, that's something that I know now. Okay, cool. Let's learn other things. Okay, that's cool. Oh wait, why are you? Stop it. Stop. You have been signed out, please. Oh, whatever. Okay, cool. So let's learn the next stuff. So we know now delete if key value and then block. So there's a delete if function. That's interesting. So that's like a filter function. Each function, then each key function, and then each value. Is there an each value function? No, there's an each key function only. Okay, interesting. So and then there's an invert function that makes, I think, keys becomes values and values becomes keys. And then there is, you can get the indexes, and then there's a reject, create a new hash for every pair of block evaluated to true, and then reject not, select. I don't think so we'll use all those. So we can go to date and time. Okay, interesting. So what is the current time? So we can say yeah, what's that? So time.new. So we can just do time.new. Yeah, and that should give us the current time. What the hell is this? Why are we using this ampersand? Is like what the hell is this? I don't know. Let's try this out, and then I can just see. Oh, what is plus? I don't know. I don't know what's plus. What the hell is this? Okay, so what if like I go here and I simply do t, that should be fine, I guess. Yeah, that's, I don't know, 2025 1029, which is the current date, 1618 this. And then is this printing in some other format though? No, that's the same format. So okay, that's a different format. Then we have time.day, time.year, time.hour, time.min, second, usec, that is yeah, that's in microseconds. It's called timestamp, I guess. And there's a zone, so it's UTC time or whatever time this is. And then yeah, and then you can form like something like this, whatever, like the time. GM is GMT time, then you have UTC time, and then I don't know why that this took 11 seconds, but 8th July 8th 2008. This is how you form GMT time. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Then let's go to ranges, which is pretty fun. 2a, what does this do? Like 2a, I don't know. Let's do that. M is equal to 1 to, I don't know, 10 to a, but like this converts this to an array. Is that what it is? I think so. So I can just say puts hashtag M. Yeah, that converts it into an array. So that's simple. Also, there's like an includes function. Interesting. So if I have to check that if M includes includes, I don't know, 9, puts 9 is there, and we can say n include, spelling of include is wrong. It's, I don't know, it's not includes, it's include. Did you mean include? Yes, I mean to say include. Yeah, but why is it not working though? Is it like, okay, so the question mark is interesting. So if I just put in question mark, will this start working? And what does that mean? Yeah. So what does this question mark even mean? Like, is it like return true or false or something like that? Oh, so ranges as a condition. That's interesting. So if I have something like a score, this is a good example. If I have something like score, which is like, I don't know, 70, and then result is equal to case score, right? And then I can just say when it's 0 to 40, then it's fail, right? And then I can say when 41 to 60, then pass. And then I can say when 61 to 70, I can say then pass with merit, or like when it's 71 to 100, then you are awesome. I don't know. Yeah. Else I can give invalid score. I don't know. your score is bullshit. Okay, and then you can pass end at the end, and then if I put results, right, I should get something like 9 is there. Oh, pass with merit. Interesting. So if I just say, I don't know, 80. Ranges as interval, which is, I don't know, which is pretty weird. Like being able to do this is pretty weird. Like if, I don't know, if like A to Z, is equal to, I don't know, K, then puts, yes. Bro, just run it, bro. Okay. We get an error exception, whatever. Oh, I'm doing something stupid. Yeah, makes sense. So I can do end, and the JavaScript guy doesn't go Rust versus Go versus which one would you prefer when Rust versus Go versus no Rust versus Go, Ruby versus Go versus Rust. I don't know, if I have to build something really really quick and I know like Ruby really well, I'll pick Ruby, because building stuff fast with Ruby is really really a big advantage. If I have to build something very robust and I care about performance a lot, I'll pick Go. And Rust, I don't know, man. If it's very much systems oriented and I have to interact with system a lot, I have to write like extremely memory safe code, and I'm building compilers, I'm writing drivers, I'll pick Rust. So I think there is no yes or no answer for any one of them. It depends on your use case. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. What did we get for the result? You are awesome. Oh, so we have written like A to B, so we should get a yes now. No? We did not get yes. Why did we... Oh, so it shouldn't be in double quotes? Is that what you're saying? Is that the... Ah, okay. Interesting. So you can do this, which is pretty awesome. Okay, let's go to iterators. So it's called each do variable. Oh, so these are iterators. That's how you do it. That's pretty easy. File IO. I don't think so. We can try this out, but still. File.new and then close. Okay. So you do this. I think I have Ruby on my system, so we should be able to write this locally. Ruby hyphen version. I have 2.6, something like that. So let's go on desktop. Let's go on Ruby fun, and let's open cursor. And let's start coding this locally, right? Okay. So we'll start by, I don't know, main.rb file, which is a Ruby file. I'm feeling very confident about Ruby now for some reason. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. I know some things about Ruby now. That's cool. Okay, so let's try to create a file, and we can say, I don't know, f is equal to file.new, or like some like test.txt with a write extension. And then we can say, I don't know, f.write hello world. Yeah. And then f.close. Like, is that how simple this is? I don't think so. There should be some catch, right? Ruby main.rb. No way. Is this simple, really? And if I write over here f dot append, I don't know, append another one. Let's see what happens. If I run this, I say undefined method append. So append is not a function. Okay. So reading and writing a file is pretty simple. You just say if there's a fact this file exists, then content is sysread. Oh, it's called sysread. Okay. So let's do some fun. I don't know. Yeah, let's write like some super awesome things, right? Let's try to read this file. So if file, then content is equal to file dot this read. I think there should be a function called only read, because 20 first 20 characters, and puts content, right? Else puts file not found, and yeah, yeah, I cannot run this like that. Okay, good. So if I just do ruby main.rb, I get sys read not open for reading. So can I say read write, like r plus is like what we need? Okay. Sys read is not a function. What do you mean? Okay. So I can just say r, like nothing else. Sys read, not a function. Do I have to? No, I don't think so. Like I don't have to do this. End of the file read. Oh, the problem is there's not enough characters, so I can just, for now, just for fun, but there's no 20 characters there. Sys read, no, that's not the issue. What? Why are you doing that? Sys write. Sys read is not a function. So each byte. So we say each byte, and then what the hell is this sentence? I don't get it. Okay, this what you're saying over here. Okay, whatever. I don't care. This is interesting. So there's like IO read lines. So this is pretty simple. Then IO dot read lines. So just curious, which company interview do you have tomorrow? I don't think so I'm allowed to expose or tell you, because you know, if you know, should I tell you? It's this. I don't know the spelling. What's the name? This is the thing. This is the company. This is the company. Yeah. And it's a South Korea based company. So yeah, that's the goal. Okay. If I go here, it's okay, man. I mean, I'm sure you're not gonna go and tell them, right? That I told you this. Yeah. And then okay, so if I just say test.txt, and then if I like, I don't know, yeah, whatever, I do something like this, and then I run 0 lines. What? Why can't I read this? If I just copy this, right? If I just paste this over here and try to run this, it's saying no such file or dictionary. Input.txt. So let's do input.txt. Okay, whatever. All right, so if I do this, I don't get anything. But there are characters in this file. Come on. So test. I don't know, test. If I just keep saying that. Oh. I get this. So you can go each byte, and then you can get a character, and then put C. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. This is very simple. So this is like a callback function. So you get like ch, and then you put ch, like that means you are printing ch, and then ch question mark dot. What the fuck is dot? If I don't do this, what will happen? Just curious. Yeah. Okay, so I got oh, so it's simple. It's just giving a question mark and dot, and after every character. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So just curious. How can I read an entire file? Says write syswrite, and then you're doing this. Wait, it's writing, but it's not writing overwriting the entire content. It's just writing from the beginning, which is interesting, an interesting observation. Then there's an each byte function. So for example, if I have, I don't know, if I have JY, I don't know, Apple, right? And I have to read APPLE. Let's try to write this without like whatever I have. So I can just say file.new, and then I can just say, I don't know, input.txt, and either like r plus, which is read and write both. And if file exists, then we, no. If file exists, then good. Then content is equal to f.sysread. I don't know, if I don't pass any, like what will happen? Will this be angry if I don't pass anything? Will it read everything? No. So we'll have to pass. So if I just pass 2, what do I get? I get 2 characters read. Okay. So how do I read everything? Is it like Java? I have to keep reading every character until I get a nil or end line or whatever. Okay, interesting. So okay, so I can just go and say all is equal to, let's say, an empty string, and then I can say, oh wait, can I really do that? No way. Oh wait, I can actually do that. While line is not equal to f.gets. Oh, there's a gets function. Okay. So there should be a puts function. So if there's a gets function, I should be able to puts, I don't know, Apple. Can I do that? Wait, no way, I can do that. That's so cool. So I can do banana, and I can do I don't know, cherry. So will this be written like 3 times? Or do I have to close the file? I don't think so. Yeah, this is so cool. This is so cool, right? I know. Yeah. What will that do? The file has 3 lines. Yeah, of course it has 3 lines. Okay. So let's create a new program. Let's create a grocery list creator, or like whatever, like grocery list maker or something like that. Wait, did I just quit my cursor? No. Can I make a grocery list maker in Ruby without looking into any support or anything like that? I don't know. Let's see. So I'll just quit that. I just want to see one more thing, like how do you work with JSON files in Ruby? That is something which I'm still interested in, but we'll see. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to take so let's see how gets work, right? So if I just tgets dot chomp let's chomp, right? So that's it, and I just put t, right? So let's see what do we get. Why do we have chomp? Because we don't want the new line to be also included in the input. So if I just say, I don't know, main.ruby, and if I say test, I get test, which is great. Okay, so we need chomp. Right, so what I'll do is I'll just do while true, right? CMD is equal to gets dot chomp if CMD equal to exit break, and yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. So you said no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, let's see, does that work? No, I want to do you said test, another one. Yeah, good. Okay, so I want to just interrupt this, and then I can yeah, I don't know, is the print a thing though? Yeah, print is a thing, which is interesting. So I can say I don't know, exit works, test, another one, something else. Yeah, this works. Okay, so let's do one thing, like let's open the file, and yeah, let's create a function So there will be a command called if cmd equal to add, right? Oh no, help is good. Yeah, help. Then I want to puts available command, puts first show help exit, and then will have another one, puts add thing to your shopping list, then list show, then remove, then clear. Yeah, this is interesting. So let's try to do all of these things, and I want this to be persistent. So I want, like, when you read on this app, you should be able to, I mean, get your list again. So I don't know. Yeah, so let's say shopping list. Yeah, so def write to file. I don't want anything, so file dot open, and I can just say shopping list write do file. What the hell is this? How's this happening? Hold on. So we just do this, and then we do, and then we take the callback function. Okay, and then put that thing in the file. Okay, interesting. Oh, you can do that. Pretty neat. Okay, so yeah, I just hate this auto completions. I want to write this myself, however I know the best. So def read from file, and what I want to do is I want to do file dot open whatever this, and then do whatever this cool, and then file dot each line is a function. That's interesting. Do, and then we have line, and then I can do like line dot chomp. Oh, I can do that. That's interesting. And then end. Not right, one more end. Yeah, I think so. And then add to list, and then what are we doing over here? So what is this chomp function? Let's go and like learn I know what is chomp function, but I don't know how it is using this in like strings. For me it was like a command thing for me. Let's use this chomp function. Like, let's say a is equal to test, and a dot I don't know, a dot chomp puts a. So it's a. So if okay, so I think it removes the new line. So if I have a new line, and if I run this will remove that. And if I have like multiple new lines, I don't know, will this remove all of them? No, it will only remove the first one. Is this even getting removed? I don't know. So let's try to put something else there so that we verify this. Is this even working? Yeah, it's working. So chomp simply removes stuff. Chomp removes new line from the string. Okay, chomp is interesting. So gets dot chomp is equal to gets dot chomp. Yeah, and then I don't know. Put say it's just processing. Whatever. So let's go on cursor and let's try to do this. So yeah, so we got a shopping list.txt, and we have a file. We say each line do this, and then we just, I don't know, what does this do? So there's this, like, is this push? I think it's push. We push it to the shopping list, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And then add to the shopping list and write to file, and then the list items, and then the remove from the list. Yeah, so when I say write to the file, is it like overriding the file, or is it like I don't know. Let's try to use this stuff now. So if cmd is add, I want to do that. If this is this, wait, yeah. remove. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Let's try to run this. So it's saying if I just click add, what do you want to add? I want to add something like, I don't know, sugar. It crashed. I hate this. So because I hate this is the reason I hate auto completion. So if I go to add, what do you want to add? And then you get an item and then you add it to the list. So you go to add to the list and you just do this and then write to the file. The problem is add to list undefined local variable shopping list. What? Ah, that's pretty weird. Why is this? Why will this variable be undefined? I don't know. Now we'll go to AI and now we'll use AI. I know. Let's try to go there. And can I just drag and drop this? I don't know. Let's see what it does. I think there is a it restricts accessing the global variable from like some this is a scoping issue. Yeah, that's what I think so far. By the way, I didn't read confidential. Okay, that's good. I was reading the comments. Okay, it did something. I don't know what, but it did something. Ah, okay. So global variables need to be in the capital letter. That's an interesting rule I just found out. Okay, so it's saying replace constant to every helper method can access the same array to avoid name error. Okay, like I just want to ask. So is this like a? Yeah, I accept whatever you did. So is this like a global array problem? Like small case cannot be a global array. Is that the issue? What do you think? What do you think? Will that be the issue? So yep, Ruby treats lower as a local. Oh, okay, that's an interesting fact. So lower like uppercase will be the global array now. So now what I can do is I can go here. I can simply go here. I can just run this file. I can just say add. What do you want to add? I want to add sugar. You said sugar. I'll just do list. Okay. So our file should have a sugar, I guess. Yeah, it does have a sugar. And then if I say add, I don't know. Yeah, add. And then what do I want to add? I want to add. What do I want to add? I want to add, I don't know. Ball. I want to add a piano. I want to add computer to my shopping list. And if I just say list, I am able to you said what this you said command is still there. I think I have to remove that. So then I can do is save. Oh, save is not a save list is a function. Okay. So undefined local variable or method save list. So there is a command called save, I'm pretty sure, which has save list. We don't have save list as a function though. Yeah. Can I use case over here? I don't know. Let's try to use case over here. I'm not sure how to do that, but let's try to use that. Case cmd when I don't know, when help puts available command, yeah, whatever, right? And then when exit, do that. Yeah, do all those things and then save it. Can I format this? Install formatter, what do you mean? I don't have Ruby formatter, what do you mean? Okay, I have to install this stuff in order to work with this. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why you guys are watching this stream now. Have you guys tried to learn any new language, and how has been your experience? I think I love learning new languages. Like, this is fun for me. Like, see, I'm learning like so many new things. Like, you have to keep things uppercase. You have to keep, this. You can do this is like a callback function in Ruby, which is pretty interesting to me. Yeah, slowly it makes sense. Okay, what we were trying to do, we were trying to install the formatter. Let's say format document. Hey man, we already have a formatter. What do you mean? I can use Prettier for code formatting Ruby, I'm pretty sure. Can I use Prettier to format Ruby? I don't know. Can I use Prettier to format Ruby code? Answer is yes, you can. So there's this plugin. I don't know how to format Ruby code on VS Code. Yeah, this tell me this. Ruby. There's a okay. So there's like a rudocop thing which you have to install. I don't care. Can I just go and press is equal to? No. Can I go and press? Yeah, for this much part, can I am not sure fully, but can I do this? Will that help? No. Okay, let's do the formatting myself. So case this will go one step ahead. This will go one step ahead and one more step ahead, and then this will go again. I know this is a formatting nightmare. Yeah, this I think works. Okay, so now we should be good. I am not sure this works. I think this crashed some way. Okay, I don't know what happened. Like, there's something wrong happened. It went in an infinite loop. I think the previous one was good. I don't need anything. Yeah. Yeah, I can tell the AI to convert this into like I don't know. Convert this to switch case. I just want to see how does the switch case works. Accept. So it's like case cmd when exit, then do this. Okay, whatever. So I can just go here and I can say this. Okay, and if I just say add, oh, this works. Okay, so the problem is the case and when should be in the same thing. Okay. So I can just say I don't know, ball, and then if I just say list, the problem is why does this happen? I don't know. If I just say save, it's saying save list is not there. Let's create save list. I don't know, dev save list, and then I can say write to file, and yeah, that's pretty simple. I have to learn classes and all those things in Ruby next. I think that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'll try to do. So I'll just do Ruby main.rb, and then I can say add. I don't know, test1, and then add test2, and then list, and then save. Are we having test1, test2? Yeah. Okay. The thing is, if I close and reopen, and if I say list, will I be able? Oh, I don't have a list. That's pretty weird because. Oh, so the problem is initially we are not calling this, so we have to call that before anything else. So we have, I don't know, where's the while loop we had? While true, we have to before doing anything over here, we have to say load list. I don't know, read from file. So I would like to do that. And then if I go there, I should be able to have the previous list. Yay! See, I have the previous list, man, which is pretty next level. So I think I was able to do this, and I pretty much understand whatever this code is trying to do. So I think now we should be able to like go and start with classes and all those things. Oh, exception is important. Okay. So you say begin, and then whatever you want to do, and then rescue. So retry is a keyword which kind of like retries. That's pretty much interesting. So I can do like begin, and let's do some stupid mistake like divide by 0, like a is equal to 11 divided by 0, and then rescue. Okay, I don't know. Can we do end over here? What will happen if I try to execute this code? Divide by 0. That's interesting. That's an error. Oh, that's easy. Begin, do an error. Rescue is the exception you got, and then end is end. And then you can actually, I don't know, you can go into an infinite loop by doing retry. I don't know, retry, right? And then that will go into an infinite loop. Yeah, that goes into an infinite loop. That makes so much sense. This is interesting. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, so there's a raise. So you can raise an error. So for example, you can say raise something is bad, and that will be raised. Like it's like throwing an error. Yeah, it's trying to retry. That's okay. Okay. So it's begin, then rescue, then raise. These are the keywords that I have to remember for error handling. Okay, that's cool. Then there is this thing called object oriented. Let's do some object oriented stuff. Yeah, let's try to build an object oriented calculator. That's going to be funny. Like super object oriented calculator. So what we'll do is we'll just say class calculator, right? And then what you have to do is you have to say def initialize, and then you can take width, I don't know, first number, like n1 and n1 n2 n1 n2. You can take like this 2 numbers, and then you can okay, what is commat? What is this? And I don't know. What is commat? Oh, I can declare a global variable like this, and then I can say n2 is equal to n2, and then I can end this, and then I can say add, I don't know, def add, and then n1 n2 and subtract multiply. Yeah. And if I just say end, and if I want to create a calculator, I just say calculator.new 10 11 add subtract. Okay, does that work? Oh no, man, this is so cool. This is the simplest object oriented calculator I have written ever, and I don't know why this is having this thing. Let's ask Gemini, what does at, oh, I think I know what this is. At commat means at when used before a variable name in such that it's called instance variable. Random walk. Hey random walk, what's up? How are you? So instance variable. Okay, so the dollar is pretty interesting. So if you have any variable defined with dollar, that can be accessed throughout the program anywhere. But if you have double at the rate, that's like a class variable shared by all the objects of the class. Okay, so this is a class, and then at like instance accessed by any method of a specific object or instance. Ah, okay. So if I have a double, so for example, I can just do puts, I don't know, I can do c dot n1. Can I do that? I don't think so I can do that. No, we can do that. Interesting. So this doesn't have a method like that. Okay, so if I do double at the rate, oh, so whatever. I think this is more than enough for me. I don't know why do we have all these. Okay. Instance method. Instance method is the initializer. I get it. I get it. Like what you can do is you can have like, I don't know, you can have like an test is equal to some test, and then I can go over here and I can say, I don't know, print test, print test, and then I don't know, puts, yeah. Does that works? I don't know. If I just say puts print test, that should be working as expected. Okay, so the method, oh, that's, I have spelled it wrong. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, some test, yeah, it works. So if I have like a single at the rate, would this not work? That's what I'm curious about. Oh no, it doesn't work. Interesting. So if you have class level variables, you'll have to use double at the rate. And okay, man, the problem is this is not the code, this is the website's bug. It is at the rate, but the thing is, you're getting it right. The problem is this this tutorial point website is kind of like insane, right? By the way, you don't need to do this. You can do multi assigning. Is self a thing? I don't know. No, that's not a thing. So I'll say at the rate n1 comma n2 is equal to n1 n2, which is like a dual assignment, which is pretty cool. And then if you need the variable instance of this, man, why do I have to use at the rate everywhere? That's something which I hate. Can I use self? I don't know. Is self even a thing in Ruby? Oh, that's now I'm able to access this. Can I like self.test? I don't know. Self.test. Is that a thing though? Oh, that's not a thing though. Self.class.test. Okay, that's not a thing. Is this how we do it? How to fix this? And what am I writing, bro? Man, if you will give up, oh, control, don't be angry, it's okay. How to do this? Oh, you just say this. Okay, I don't like that method, whatever it is, but I get it. If you want to if you want to have something like class level, you have to use double at the rate. If you want to have something like method level or instance level, you can have single at the rate, which is interesting. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. Okay, so this is class level, which is pretty weird. Okay, so if I have a new instance, let's say t is equal to calculator new, and I don't know, yeah, so what will the reaction of this will be? It's the same, but does this persist though? That's the question. Like, it's the instance level. Hold on, let me see. I mean, does this persist in between different instances? That's what I'm curious about. So it's saying class shared by all object of class and the class itself. Okay. Does this is persistent in two different instance of the class? No, it's not persistent. That's good. Okay, that's more of like what I want. So wait, so how does this work? So like consider this Ruby code, right? So you have at the rate count, and then it's increasing the count, right? And then how does this work? In this example, count is shared. You can create box 1, box 2, and box 3. They all update the single persistent value of count. Yeah, that's the thing, you know, that's pretty weird. So this is shared across all the instances. I mean, that's insane. That's a new concept that we don't have that in JavaScript. You can't share stuff between two instances. There's no relationship between two different instances. Okay, whatever. Don't want to do relationship. I don't know, regular expression or whatever that is. Let's do some. I don't know. This thing which is like DBI application, architecture of a DBI application. So some database stuff. So you can actually use all these different databases. So from like I'll be using this Postgres right now, but let's use SQLite. I mean that's pretty much simple. So we'll have to install this gem called DBI. Let's try to install that. I don't know, gem install. Oh, that's how you do it. Gem install DBI. Let's quickly install that. I'll just be back after like getting my water bottle. So just give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. I am back, everyone, with my water bottle. Okay, let's continue. I think okay, these are some very interesting things. Sending emails, socket programming. These are some advanced stuff that I kind of like want to learn. Let's close these things. We don't need these things right now. Okay, so bro, you have sudo permissions. Do whatever you want. Gem install DBI. Just do whatever you want. You today for some reason, oh wait, 0.1% frame rate drop. That's sad. Okay, we have installed the whatever this is, and now what I want is I want actually to do like this. I want to do the same task which we did before, which was the grocery list, but I want to do that in database now. So what you do is you just say require, I don't know, DBI, and then begin. How do you do exception handling? I forgot how do you do that. So begin. Oh, it's begin rescue. It's the same command. Okay. So if there's an error, I just say puts an error occurred, whatever the exception is. I don't care. Yeah. And then I say ensure that stop it, bro. Ensure dbh dot disconnect if dbh is there. Okay. dbh. Okay, so begin. Let's do dbh is equal to dbi dot connect. I can do dbi dot SQLite dot test dot db. That's interesting. Okay. Now I do can what can I do? Like, is this something that I can run though? That's the question. Oh wait, hold on. No. Syntax error. Oh, there's a syntax error. What? How? I don't know. Connected to database. Syntax error, unexpected end. What do you mean? Oh, I have to write an end over here. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? No. Unable to load driver. Did you mean SQL other? I think there should be a correct string for this. I'm getting this. Okay, I think this is what we want. Yeah, this should be. No, unable to. It just doesn't want to do that. Like, will this be able to do this? I don't. Let's do Postgres. Add password Postgres and username as Postgres. Yeah, I think let's go to Table Explorer. I think I have, I don't know, Table Plus, and let's see what tables do we have, whatever, and we'll try to use them. What databases that we have? We have, I don't know. Quick content. Scorpia, some cool template 0, template 1. Let's go to Scorpia and we'll try to like create some tables over here and we'll see what we get. We'll accept this. And what's the database? How do you ask database? Database, add database as, I don't know, Scorpia. Yeah, accept. So you do PG, whatever this is, and then connect it to database. Will this work now? It is just unable to load anything, man. My Ruby version is outdated. Okay, let's do one thing. Now let's focus on actually updating the Ruby version, and I think that will fix all the issues for us. So yeah, let's try to do that. How to upgrade Ruby version on Mac OS. Yeah, let's do that. Which, okay, this is interesting. So I can just, which is my current version? It's saying this. So yeah, this is exactly what I got. That's right. Homebrew, which if you see this, it is the system Ruby which comes pre-installed in macOS. See the article, do not use macOS system for explaining this. Don't try to remove the system Ruby, leave it in place and use Homebrew. Oh, I don't even have Ruby installed. Okay, that's interesting. So I should see something like this. Okay, interesting. Install. Oh, there was an article mentioned, I think. This one. Okay. Okay, so what do I do? Why using gem installation problems and something like that? Okay. Don't violate system security. Unix based systems are powerful, so they are workaround. Oh, that's the problem. So currently I'm using the default macOS Ruby installation of the Ruby, and that's why I was getting all those problems. Man, what the hell? Okay, let's try to install Ruby Homebrew. Yeah, I should be able to do that. How do you install that, man? No. No, this is not what I want. Brew install Ruby. Is that like, can that be that simple? No, nothing in life is that simple. Okay. So which this? That's again is the USR thing. It's not the in ZSHRC. So I have to like I have to go open the ZSHRC file .zshrc file and then I have to somehow put the export. Okay, so I have to like put like I have to go and I don't know what I was doing. Okay, so I have to like export, I don't know, path is equal to I have to find the Ruby location. Hold on. Where is Ruby? Um, okay, I did it. And then I can do brew list. And then on Apple Silicon, add this at the end of the file. Okay, that's interesting. So I have to like just add this at the end of the file. I can go here, I can just add this stuff, and I can just delete whatever I did, and then I can just quit this. Interesting. So then I can run this in order to reload my terminal with a new configuration. Interesting. And if I just say, I don't know, that command, whatever it was, which a Ruby, something like that. It's again USR bin. What the hell? No, bro, you don't do that. That's wrong. Okay, let's see. Okay. So if I do brew list, I'll get a very long list of stuff. So if I do brew list, grep, I don't know, Ruby, I got Ruby and Ruby build, and it's saying it's installed here. How do I trust you, bro? It's not a dictionary. Then where is homebrew Ruby? Where is homebrew Ruby? List Ruby, which Ruby? No, where is homebrew Ruby? It must have some sort of, wait, okay. You may want to add this to your path. What is homebrew prefix? Echo this, whatever this stuff is. Oh, it's opt homebrew. Okay, interesting. And then that should have these things. So if I just go to this stuff, and then if I go to lib and then Ruby, I don't have this. This is pretty weird. I don't have this. Where is Ruby? Like Ruby, I don't know, version. Like I think it's not upgraded. Yeah. So if I say which Ruby, I get this particular stuff, which shouldn't be that. Brew list. So I do see Ruby. So wait, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, there's Ruby, right? So find location of a homebrew package. How do you do that? So I say brew prefix Ruby. Oh, it's here. It's here, this location. That should be the place. Yeah, this is where my Ruby is. Okay, interesting. So technically, if I go to my whatever, like nvim, no, vim, yeah, this file, and go to the end of this file. And if I just, I don't know, paste this shit. I think that's how it was there, right? So it's this, right? Hold on, let me go and compare this to whatever I got there. Brew prefix Ruby, and I got this opt whatever you come out from here, so that I can compare you with what I have. I have opt homebrew, then opt Ruby bin, and then yeah. Yeah, so let's save this. Let's source, no, not this file, sort zsh zshrc file. Yeah, now I think that was the problem. Like we didn't do it like which Ruby. Ah, success, guys. We did it. So now if I do Ruby hyphen version, I have version 3.4.7. I have the latest Ruby, guys. What else do you need, right? Now we can install the Rails. Install Ruby on Rails, right? We can go install Ruby on Rails, and we can just start we can start doing all this stuff. I don't want to do it on this. I'm gonna do it on Mac OS. This is how we do it on my Mac OS. Okay. Yeah, I can just no. I can do this. No. I think you should be able to build this. Whatever. I think it's installing Ruby, which we have already done. So we want to install the Rails now. How to install Rails? Installing Ruby on Windows, installing Rails. So you just have to call gem install Rails. So as we already installed Ruby, we should be good to go. We should be able to install Rails. This was so confusing. So the problem was that my system was using a default. So I was in an assumption that I already have Ruby installed, right? But that Ruby version was the default version which Mac OS had. So I had to install, yeah, whatever the current version. So I think we have the Rails now. So if I do this, are you crazy, man? Rails is not currently installed. Are you insane? I already did that. What do you mean? Okay, so if I just do Rails version, what? Rails is not on my path. How do I add this to my path? Where is Rails? Can I do where is Rails? Oh, restarting terminal helps. Okay, let's do that. If I do terminal Rails version, man, wait, it was, oh my god, we installed Rails. Now what we can do, we can create some awesome applications. And the best part is we even know the basics of Ruby, so this should be easier for us. Okay, we did it. So now let's go and actually start building something. At 2 hours 7 minutes, we were able to successfully install Rails. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do is getting started with Rails. Let's do that. And it has a lot of concepts. I mean, literally a lot of concepts, but let's start. Whatever the philosophies, I don't give a shit. Let's go to desktop and let's actually do Rails new. I don't know, what app should we do? Shopping list. Yeah, we'll do shopping list. Please don't do it on the parent, on the top level, please. So this is going stores. That's good. That means we're good. Like it wouldn't do it on the top level. Like it wouldn't do it on the desktop. Let's wait. It's doing something. I know creating Rails app is like so time taking. I mean, okay, we are done. So we can just do shopping list and we can do cursor. That means we should be able to like now get the shopping list application up and running. Okay, good. Let's examine the folder structure. First thing that I noticed is I don't know why the hell we have so many files. Man, there's so many files. At the top level, I can see Ruby version that mentions the current Ruby version. Then I can see, okay, whatever. Get started with current new. I'll just look at you later on. So then we have Robocop. What is Robocop? It's something, I don't know. Then you have vendor. Then we have JavaScript. I don't know what that does. Temp doesn't make sense. Test, I don't want to write test right now. Storage, then scripts, all of that is empty. And then there's a public folder. Log folder, lib folder, div, db folder. Db makes sense. I know db stands for database. There's a config folder and there's an app folder. So I think app is the folder that we have to focus on, maybe. And then there's a views folder, layout folder, and there's an application.html.erb. And you know the problem? We don't know ERB. We'll have to learn ERB now. Rails, I don't know. How do you do this? Rails run. I think Rails serve. No, I'm not sure what's the command. Let's go here, and I think this will help us. So it is giving us an idea of all the dictionaries. So we have app contains the controller model. So app is the main thing that you have to kind of like, you'll mostly focus on this folder and for the remainder of the guide. And so we don't we don't like, right now we'll not read other things. Okay, this is how it works. This is like the MVC pattern, quite a good, like I know what an MVC pattern is. Where the hell was that chart? What is that? Okay, this is good. Okay, so the user is there and there's a controller. So user talks only to the controller. He does not talk to anyone else. The request response handler is that like the controller. Then there's a view. So dynamically renders view elements. Okay, so view is the visual layer and model is the database connection layer. So what you do is yeah. So it can take data from the controller, it can show it, and then model is what helps you to connect with the database. Makes sense. Then you say hello. Let's start easy creating an application database. Okay, so it tells us that we have to do this. Okay, so we have to do like bin / rails okay, db.create. I think this will create our database. It created a SQLite database. Interesting. And then we can do server, which will start a new server for us. Interesting. Okay, so it started a new server. It did some migration stuff, and we have our initial stuff. So we have officially, guys, for all of you guys who were waiting so long, we have officially created a Rails app that does nothing, that has a red stuff in the center. That's it, right? So that's okay, because let's not lose hope. We'll create something awesome. So the next thing is, it's saying auto loading in development. Okay, whatever. Yeah, it has an auto loading feature. Creating database models. So what you do is you create this you have this command which is pretty awesome. db no, it's Rails generate model product name. Okay, so I don't know, for us, as because there's a shopping list, so we'll have shopping list, and it will have, I don't know, item ID, which will be an int, and it will have a name which will be a string. Yeah, these two things will be there. I don't know if these are correct or not. Int is not a valid type. Integer, is that a valid type? Or resolved by Ruby? I cannot use shopping list. Okay, what if I say items list? Okay, it has created something called items list in the db migrate. So it has created a migration, and that's a Ruby file. That's insane. I've always seen migrations as a SQL file. Then it has created a model which is items list, and that's a model. And then it has created several tests which we don't give a shit about. So this is the main thing that is created, only this stuff. Okay, interesting. Okay, so an active record model in products.rb file. Okay, products. I don't see products.rb file. What do you mean? Okay, whatever. So database migrations. Okay, so I can just do, I don't know, bin rails db migrate, and I should be able to migrate it. Yeah, I migrated the database. That means that's good. And then I can just say, I don't know, console. What does that do? That's okay. So I can do live stuff over here. So I can do rails.version, which is pretty. My God, are you kidding me? No way. And then I don't know. Okay, I can execute. Can I just do exit? Yeah, that's good. So I can have rules and then there's like something called active record model basis. So when we run the Rails model generator to create product model, it creates a file at whatever this product.rb. I don't have anything like that. Oh, I have models. I have list items. So okay, this is what I have. Okay, that's cool. So I can go into the console stuff and I can just say list, I don't know, items, items list dot column names. Why can't I access that? Is this required that should whatever you create should have like a larger first digit thing? So let's try to create a new model. So we'll just write exit and we'll just do bin rails generate model, and then we'll say, I don't know, items. Yeah, cool. And we should have all the items. Yeah, we have all the items. Cool. So we have item, and then what we can do is we can just have that whatever console stuff, right? And then I can do items or item, I don't know, dot column names, dot column names. Interesting. Column names. Oh, couldn't find table. Oh, because we haven't deployed the migration. I get it now. So I can do rails. No, not rails. Bin rails db migrate, which will create the another whatever that stuff was, like another table. And now we should be able to do the console stuff. No, bin rails console. Okay, and we should be able to do now item list. No, items. Oh, it was there actually, you know, item dot column. Oh, why column names? Yeah. Oh, we have id, we have created at, we have updated at, but there's no name. Why don't we have any name? There should be a name, bro. There should be a name. So we'll just create another one. I don't know, we'll just create another one. Let's say deep, I don't know, dot slash bin rails generate model item. Oh, wait, we already have. Okay, wait, we have it. Wait, we have it. Let's use the item list that we already had. So item list, yeah, item list dot column names. Yeah, now we have. So we have item id. So there's an id associated with every. Okay, that's interesting. So there's an id associated with everything that we create, and created at and updated at by default. So you need to create it, which is pretty good. I like that convention. But the problem is now our schema is wrong. So we'll have to create something else. So let's create something else. I don't know. To-do list items. Are we dropping a lot of frames? Why is this so delayed? Are we really dropping frames, Rise? Let's refresh this. I think we are dropping frames. No, we are not dropping frames. Okay, good. We're not dropping frames. Okay, so here what I'll do is I'll just go over here and I'll create a new thing now. So I'll just do dot slash bin rails model, no, generate model to do lists. I don't know, generate model I don't know, items that we, I don't know, grow shop. Let's call it our list. Our list with name that will have like an item name, which will be a string, and bot, like bot, which will be a boolean. Yeah, okay, we did it. We just now we can migrate this change. So we can say the same thing, but instead of generate, we can say db migrate, and we migrated the changes, and now we should be able to, yeah, I know that, like they're there. So I can just do like, you don't trust me, right? I will do console, and I will do what will I do? I will do what will I do, man? What will I do? I will do our list, right? So it will be our list dot column names, right? Yeah, as you can see. So our list dot column name has an ID, item name, bot, created and updated. That's what we need. Okay, great. So you can write exit. We'll be able to exit it. Great. So now you can call this thing called product.new, which can help you create a new product. Oh, okay. We have this is interesting. So I can just say our list, whatever, our list dot create, and then we can pass all the necessary things. So we can just say name, I don't know. I would like to buy some sugar now. So sugar, and I think I should be able to wait. That's an issue. So raise this, whatever, this error thing, big thing. We're doing something wrong. It's a new. Okay, it's not create, it's new. So I have to clear now. Clear CLS console dot clear. I don't know how to clear this stuff. I'll just exit and hit clear. Okay, good. Let's try again. We can do it. So I'll just say, I don't know, item, or like list item. I don't know. Let's call it L1 is equal to the R list, whatever we have, R list, right? Dot how did we do it? Oh, that dot new, right? And then you can pass a name, and you can say, I don't know, sugar, and probably bot to false, because we have not bought it. And okay, it's saying there's some issue. Unknown attribute self name. Oh, so it wasn't name. Okay, that makes sense. It was item. I don't know. I don't remember the. So we can just say our list dot column names COL. Yeah, I think columns is a good to have. Oh, that's stupid. I want to exit it. Quit. Yeah, that's good. So what was that? This is column hash. How did we actually get the columns before this? It's called column names, but why don't I have that? Column names. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, that's what I want. Okay, so now instead of name, what I should have is I should have an item name. Interesting. And then bot is right. Oh, see, we did it. So that's item name, and then I can just say L1. So that's one. L1 dot save. Is this save a thing? I don't know. So is that created, or like I have to save that? So that's one. The product. Okay. So it's save. Okay. So L1 actually have a save function. Oh my God. We did it. It is so simple, guys. This is so simple. This is great. I love it. Okay. So we saved it. And then if you go and say, I don't know, products, I don't know, L1, you get that item. You don't get this, whatever this thing is. You actually get the item. So this is one, this is created at this, updated at this, and this is great. Okay. How do you query the results? So I just do L1.all. No, I have to do like, I don't know, our list dot all. Why do I do that? Oh, great. We just have one item. Great. So we're calling where. So we can even do where quite conveniently. And I don't know, we can pass name as where the name is sugar. And a record whatever. This caused some error. So I think we should be doing this in some sort of parentheses. Like that should be the way. Okay. Again, getting the same error. That means, okay, let's do one thing. Let's do something simpler. Let's do all, and then I can simply say where I don't know, bot is false. See, that's that simple. Okay, I got it. So you can do where, and then you can use order. Order is also very interesting. So we can do something like order, and then is ascending or descending. So it's like you have to pass it as like that. It's like this. So I don't know, let's order it by ID, and then I can just pass ascending or descending. So ASC, which is ascending. Yeah, that's simple. And then finding record, finding one. What do you do? What does that mean? Oh, so it's ID. Okay, that's interesting. So it's by find. So you can say just find something with ID 1, and it will give you the ID 1. That's simple, guys. That's really awesome. So then uploading records. Oh, it's updating. So updating is simple update. So I can just say update. I think I have to do where or something like that. I don't know. Update. Oh, so I can find that. Oh my God, this is so cool. So I can just take an item, right? Whatever, and I can do like our list, whatever, dot find. Find one. So whatever, like it takes the item, find it, and place that. So if I just print the item, I get the item, and then I can say item dot update. I don't know, item name to something like from sugar to make it rice, right? Oh my God, that works. Whoa, Ruby on Rails is so cool and so simple. I just love it. Okay, so if I just now go and do item, I should get rice. See, I'm getting rice as an item name. That's so cool. Okay, I can do that. Wait. Oh, so I just have to update. So you can do that, or you can do like item, whatever item we had. What was the item? Item dot, I don't know. Item dot item name is equal to, I can just assign this to something else, like rice to, I don't know, bucket, right? And I can just do item dot save, and that kind of updates it, and the item, and that's bucket now. My mind is blown. My mind is blown, bro. What the hell? How does this work? This is insane. I just love Rails. Okay, you can do that. That's pretty much good. Then there's a validation. So active record provide validation, which allows you to ensure data inserted into the database adheres to certain rules. Okay, so I can do this. This sounds simple. So if I don't want to do this, I want to go to rlist.rb, and then we can write validates. So something like name. I don't know. Name wasn't a thing for us. It was item name, right? And presence. Oh no, bot. And then bot. I don't know why is this like this, and I'm not sure why the name has the semicolon thing. And oh, so it's okay. For this property, the presence is true. Okay, so I can just say for this property, the presence is true. That means there should be an item name when you're trying to update this, right? That makes a whole lot of sense. So if I just save this, and if I reload this with a bang, I mean, like it wouldn't care about like any unsaved stuff. So if I just say item is equal to, I don't know, r list dot new, right? And just say item dot what can I say? I don't know. Item dot save. It shouldn't allow me to do that. It give me a false. So false means, it wasn't like this time save return false because name attribute wasn't applied. Okay, that makes hell lot of sense. Then you go to products dot error. Okay, so there's like item dot errors, and I have an error, right? Okay, so I can just do dot full message, and that will give me. Wait, I can do that. I can do that. What? Errors dot full message. Main wrong number of arguments giving 0. Okay. Oh, it's messages. Yeah. Item name can't be blank. What? How did you pick that? It automatically did that. Item name separation. Like that's so good. That's so good. I like that. Okay. It's called a requests journey through Rails to get hello whatever. So the next thing is we have to go to routes. So we have to go to something like products in this URL. Each part. Okay, this is there's a protocol. This is the domain. This is the route, and then these are the query parameters. Makes sense. Then HTTP methods and their purpose. So get put. I know what HTTP methods are. Then Rails route. So what you do, you go to your routes.rb file. Let's kind of get rid of all these things. Okay, so and then I can say get something like / I don't know, shopping, right? And then to where should it go? So I can just say our items. Why is it products though? That's the question. Our list. Okay, wait, hold on. What was the name? It's our list. Hashtag index. What does that mean? Like if I just hit exit on this, and if I just do that bin / rails / server, I get this. And then if I go to localhost, whatever this stuff is, I think I already had it open somewhere. Yeah, this is the one. I closed it. No way. I can just go here. Yeah, there you go. And then I can go to / shopping. Oh, missing controller in our. Oh, so we'll have to add a controller. How do you add a controller? I think it should be the same command. So we should be able to like, hey, generate controller our list. Hey, that's so cool. So we can go our list. No, yeah. Is that how it is? So if I go and run the server again, and if I hit refresh, I'm getting the same issue again. Okay. Okay. So the products will go to show. Okay. The problem is this does not have anything called show. So it has index. So that means our list. Wait, hold on. So our list application record. What do you mean by application record? Why don't we have any controllers? Where's the? Oh, there you go. So we have our list controller, which is interesting. And then we should have something like, I don't know, def index, return, I don't know, return end. So if we don't have anything, what will happen? I'm just curious. If I refresh this, so it's saying no. So, what's the issue? I don't know. So it says do this, show, I don't know, I get it, whatever. The CRUD routes. So we have index, shows all the routes, all the records, whatever. Okay. Products, index. Okay. So, bro, but you'll have to create the controllers, right? Generate controllers, products, index, skip routes. Now that you have defined routes and products, let's implement the controller and actions, whatever. Okay. So you'll have to do, I don't know, something like routes. I have a lot of route, but none of this makes sense to me. Like, why don't I have like a shopping list route or something like that? Because I haven't defined it or what. Like, if I go to routes, I have a shopping, whatever. It is basically telling me to do this, which is like our list. Yeah. So I have index, and then there's like, which will be like all the then get route at shopping list at some ID to our list. I don't know, our list hashtag get item. This will help us to get individual items, which we currently don't need. We need like all the items. So like, let's say slash shopping slash all, I'll just say. Yeah, I don't know, this add shouldn't be there, so it should be slash all, and this should be all. Yeah, I don't know, I'll just add 2 routes right now. Let's go and do routes. Is this, let's try to grep this, and so that we know that it's there. So if I just do our list, is there anything like that? Oh, there's this, these things are there. Okay, good. So I think that means we are at least like adding our routes, which is kind of cool. So the next thing what this is trying to tell me is I have to go and, okay, that's okay. I don't know, why is this okay. So skip routes is like, why it is telling us to skip routes is because, wait, where are we adding this? Do we have only one routes dot? Yeah, we have only one routes. Okay. So a controller itself view, whatever. Okay, our list controller, product controller, our outlist controller. Oh, I named it outlist, literally. Okay. I named this wrong. So let's say outlist. I'll just say outlist. Yeah. And then I'll go here. Let's only add the index right now, like, because we have the index, whatever, this over here. So let's only add that, and let's go to server, and I think we should be able to get it's saying get outlist is not supposed to be a controller name. This can lead to potential routing problems. Can I list my controllers? List my controllers in, I don't know, Rails. No. This is so hard. Okay. No, this is not hard, but like there's some catch to this which I'm not getting. I think I'm pretty sure about that. So we have our list, outlist. Wait, I don't know. Let's create a new controller. I mean, forget it. Like, let's create a new controller. I don't know. shopping. Let's name it shopping. That's it. And then I can just do index. How did it do it? Shopping index skip routes. Okay. And what you're trying to build? I'm trying to build a shopping list. Very simple. Just add items to the shopping list. It should get saved to the database. You should be able to see that shopping list. That's it. Very simple stuff. So I've added shop whatever, like this shopping index. Shopping is the thing which should be able to. Oh, I have the index route, which is cool. Okay. Now would I be able to access this? India wants to know this. Server. Yeah. If I go here, if I refresh. What are you telling? No route matches get / shopping. Okay, the problem is this is. What? Are you kidding me? Are you joking me? What do you mean? Oh, the problem is because we are not doing anything over here. Oh, that makes sense. So I don't know. I can do something very interesting. I can do, I don't know, a is equal to test, and I think this will return test then. And then, wait, no. Let's follow the tutorial. So it says that, and if you go this, so I have products dot whatever. So I have to go to views. So I can just skip this. I can go to views. Where is views? Views, and then our list shopping. We have shopping.erb. Whatever. This is find me in /view/ yeah, whatever. Making request. Root. Config. I don't know. Config routes. Right. I can do that. So yeah, let's set up the root to that. I can do root, and then I can do, I don't know, where's product? I can do shopping index, because shopping is the controller that we had. Like right now, what I can do is I can go to the home page, which should give me the. Hey, no way! We got it, bro. We got it. Okay, so this is kind of like rendering this particular view, in my sense, right? Whatever. So the next thing what I have to do is I have to just like let's create some beautiful things. So I don't know, h1, let's call it h1, and then /h1. Is there any ERB extension that I have to put? Why am I not getting like the, this is not treating me well, or whatever. I just let's do this shopping list. Okay, and then I can go and say, I know I can add in small form, right? That's not my priority right now. Can I fetch and show my whatever the shopping list items I have? Not sure how to do that. So this is interesting. Okay, I can I can say kind of like something like, I don't know, list is equal to our list dot all. Okay, interesting. So if we just refresh this, it's saying, it's not out list, it's our list. Okay, that's good. So we have whatever, a list of all these things. And now in the view, interestingly, we should be able to we should be able to do something like this, question mark equal to it's debug. Okay, so debug @list, right? So we can save this, and yeah, the view should be good. Okay, there's some error. It's saying, I don't know, ID, item name, bucket. I don't know, this error. So okay, so the whatever, I'll forget it. Let's go ahead and we can do this, which is like a small, this is writing. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so I can do something interesting now. So I can just I don't know, I can write shopping list over here, and then I can do ul, and then slash ul, and then I don't know, and then I can do percentage at the rate list dot each to item, yeah, and then I can do this, yeah, which is so cool. If I'm able to do this, this is no way. No way. How can this be though so simple? I did not write any get call or whatsoever, and this is going. How is this? That's so insane. That's so cool. Okay, let me see how does this work. So if I just refresh, is this doing some call? Where is this getting this data from? No, I think it's server built. I'm able to get the data from the database, man. This is so cool. Okay. What I can do is now I can try adding the item to the list or something like that. So it says create, read, update, delete actions. So it is show a particular item, then so it's like products path. Okay, interesting. I don't need that. I want update operation. Like how do you have creating products? Yeah, that's what I'm interested in. New. What? You can do that like that? Are you joking? No. That shouldn't. So I can do this? Are you kidding me? You're joking, right? So I can go here and I can just go in the routes. I can say I want to create like whatever, like this is root. I want to say get slash, I don't know, not slash, I mean slash products slash, I don't know, something like new. I want to create like a new, I don't know, not new, but like let's say shopping dot new, right? So I just say that. So that means I will be able to create a new item. And then now if I go to controller and I just say def new, no. How did you get the... Okay, so we have this show, it makes sense, and then we have this product, link to product. So this is link to product.name, whatever, this is creating product. Then you say new. Okay. What the hell? You can really do that. I don't trust you. I don't trust you, bro. Okay, that's like that. And then I can go to whatever that index.erb file is there. And I can simply say, I don't know. Yeah, if I just do this, will this throw an error? Yeah. So new item path is not a thing. New shopping path, is that a thing? No, that's not a thing. How do you do that? New product path. What is new product path and why can't I access it? It's saying it cannot access this. Oh, so I think I can go and I can just create a new terminal, and I can go and say routes. Yeah, I can just grep, I don't know, something like shopping, so that I'm able to get everything related to shopping. That's once more. I get shopping slash new. It's called shopping new. Okay. Shopping new. It's like path is like how you do it. I'm not sure. Is that how you do it? No view template for interactive request. Like that's what we get. Okay. Man, I am learning this so fast. I am enjoying this. Okay. So you can do this. That will give you the path. And I am not sure why do we are. It's saying shopping list controller new is missing. Okay. So we don't have new. We have new. What do you mean? Okay. Oh, so you have to create something like this. Okay, makes sense. So you have to go, where should I do this? So I have to go to views. Then whatever, like shopping, I can do new dot html dot erb. So it, okay, that translates to this. Okay, makes sense. Okay, makes sense. Okay, makes sense. Okay. So h1 and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's say create new, no, add item to the shopping list, something like that, right? And if I just do h1, and then if I do at the rate, I don't know, at the rate equal to form width is an interesting. So model at the rate item. Why do we have like at the rate? That it shouldn't be like item. It should be, I don't know, our list. Our list, do we get form? And yeah, item name. Yeah, do we get something out of here? Oh, it's saying form width pass nil to the model, whatever. Like, is there like, there cannot be any space between them? What do you mean? So our list is actually nil. Okay. Oh, so is it like our list? Is that how you do it? I think so. That's how you do it. Oh, no. That's not what I want to do. Let's ask AI. AI will be able to help you in this case. I want to do hashtag. Yeah. Oh my God, what's this local? Yeah. What's wrong with our at the rate our list thing? Let's see. Oh, we are only asking, I think. Oh no, it's agent mode, so it will do the modifications. I have a WebStorm subscription, so I can probably use the WebStorm thing, and yeah, and use that. That would be cool. What? What do you mean by item? It's not item, bro. Ah, so do we have to do something like that? Are you kidding me? What's there in the new thing? Ah, it's product. Okay, so it's basically, if I go to the controller, shopping controller.rb, it's item. So that's what it is. Okay, that makes sense. That makes so much sense. So I can just say dot item, and I should be good to go. No method error. So form width. What do you mean? Undefined method, our list path, for instance. What the fuck? What do you mean? No method error in shopping list new. What is form width is not an error. Form width is not a method error I'm getting. Let's see what this does. What do we get after this? I should drink some water, I guess, now. Oh my God. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. What do we have here? Okay. That's one. Okay, it's planning the next move, doing shit. Let's see. it's showing error. Let's follow the tutorial. Like what's wrong? What was the wrong thing we are doing? So it did that, and then it did that, and then product do whatever form with model item do form, and then yeah, that's all right. That's pretty much good. R list.new. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask, because yeah. Um I feel now I can create almost like anything in Rails, like not like without looking in, I'll have to look, of course, but I understand the concept, how the MVC pattern works. So basically, you have routes. Route translates the stuff from the user to the controller, and then you have the controller, and these controllers are attached to the views. So yeah, and then the data happens. I think I'll have to still learn how React works with Rails, because that will be a superpower to have, and that's the next thing we're gonna explore. But let's see. Oh, did it fixed? Man, why are you thinking so much? Um, yeah. I mean, I don't like this development environment. Do we have WebStorm? I'm not sure. We do have WebStorm. So let's use WebStorm for this project. I think that's a better fit. I don't like WebStorm a lot, but I think for Ruby on Rails project, WebStorm is really, really good. So if I go, where should I go? To desktop, I guess. Where's my desktop? Yeah. Wait, hold on. Desktop, shopping list. Yeah, open. Okay. So this is the project on WebStorm. Same project, right? And if I search for, I don't know, uh shopping controller, no, this one, shopping controller.test.rb, shopping controller. Yeah, this is a shopping controller, and then new dot, yeah, this is. So we'll test like what kind of like auto completion help we get. Equals to, I don't know, at the percentage equals to form width. Okay, we get form width model, and then at the rate item do form. Do we have to install this thing called RubyMine or something like that? Will that give me a better support? I think it will give me a better support. There was something like Ruby web form. I don't know. It was something like, yeah. Ruby on Rails by Jets. Ruby development. Okay, accept all. Let's download this. Download this. I think this is good. Okay. They should have better ID support. Whatever. So let's cut this, because this is also bad as VS Code. So we don't care. It's saying that, stop it, bro. It's overthinking, I guess. Let's see what's the error. Let's refresh this. It's saying, what are you saying, bro? Form with our list path of an instance undefined method of our copy as text. This is the issue. That was cool, like copy as text. You know, this feels like this framework is created by a developer. That's the best point. And all two of you watching, what's up? How are you? Okay. So it gave me something. So it's saying clarifying meshing routes form with whatever. So it's saying form with modal turns into, oh, is it some route related shit? I think it is some route related stuff. Okay. So if I go to tutorials, I think this has like this whatever has added some thing creating products. Okay. So link to whatever this, and then you do this. Okay. Then you do this. So add product, do form, whatever is this. Okay. And then you do this stuff. Then you do this stuff. Redirect to product. But where is like creating? Okay, so this is the form. Whatever this. Let's create app dot. Oh, so this is the new for. Is there something it has added this like for the routes? I think so. There's like we missed something in the route. No, that's all. Is that like, wait, is that a post request we have added? No, get new. That feels right. So there's a resources command. Oh, this is cool. What does this do? Interesting. No, I think this is not what we want. We want bin Rails console. What does this do? Resource, I don't know, slash product. No. Our list. No. Our list. Okay, whatever. Exit. No of no use. I know what's the issue. Is it fixing this? And declare a matching slash routing create route. Okay. So then add a create action. What do you mean? Let's read this from starting. So clarifying meshing, whatever, fix option, add a rest route, something like what do you mean? Wait, hold on. Add a rest route matching with a controller action. So for example, at routes we have new, keep if you still need it. Okay. Oh, wait. Is this so this is called rich. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, hold on. Trying out these routes every time is redundant, so Rails provides a shortcut for defining them. So we can use this. This is so cool. Okay, so you don't have to do like index and all those things. So what is the final thing? Hold on. So our lists only create. Okay, this is what you have to do. Makes sense. Okay. So I can do this, and that kind of like generates a global, I don't know, that generates all the resources, so you don't have to write update, delete, all those CRUD stuff again and again. You can just write this, and this will like do whatever you want. So okay, then add a create action. Wait, what do you mean? Form with model, whatever this. Okay, so now this should work. Now this is what I understand. Like if you add resources, this should work. Hold on. What? Is our homepage working though? Like, is that like all that, or that also stopped? Oh, that stopped. No way. No, bro. What do you? Yeah, let's see. Oh, that's still working. And then if I do like that resources stuff. Oh wait. If I just keep this, right? What will happen? Let's see. Okay, I'm getting this, which is cool because that is the root. And then we have resources, our lists, and create. And then this is not required. Then I think. No, this is required. Okay, let's go add item. Oh my god. Okay. So great. So now I think we have the form, right? And if I write something like else, I don't know, ball and add item, it's the problem is action dispatch missing control or something like that. So there should be a create, I don't know, create thing, def create. Oh, so you just say params, okay. Redirect to root. Do I want to do that? Maybe yes. Yeah, does that works now? I don't know. Add, and let's say test, add item. It says, yeah, okay. Let's go to tutorial. We are able to render the form now. So that's good. So, okay. In this view, we are using form with helper to generate an HTML form to create products. This helper uses a form builder to handle things like CS, FR tokens, generating URLs, and all those things, which is cool. Okay. And then actually you need to do this. So product params. What is product params? Which is okay. So I was thinking like what is the wrong, what are we doing wrong? So let's actually do one thing. Let's do @product, not product, item is equal to our list. No, it will be yeah, our list dot new, our lists. Where does this come from? Like what's the products params? Okay, item params. Can I do that? I think I can. And then if item dot save redirect to root path, else render, I don't know, new. Yeah. Okay, so here you have to define a private def, like a function called product params, right? And then you say end, and you just say params dot expect product. I don't know. No, this shouldn't be a product params. This should be an item params, right? And then I can do like item dot expect to have product. No, I don't know. Should I do this? Like, is this how, what do you expect? Like, is this how it's done? I am not pretty sure. So yeah, let's refresh this. My God. Now we even have error in this. So not sure what's wrong now. Reported error must be, oh, so there's some error. I think yeah, this is how it should be. No? Okay, so if I just delete this and I delete all of this, what will happen? I don't know. Yeah, this is fixed. Okay, so the problem wasn't create. So if I puts params, I just want to see what is there in params so that I can handle it at least. Okay, so I think I'll have to open this and go to this because this is a server-side log. So if I just do like test, I get, what do I get? I don't know, it's a sea of stuff. What is p params? No, bro, not p params. It should be puts params, right? Refresh, and I've said test. I don't see stuff. Missing controller in, what controller are we missing? It's saying the create controller is missing. I think I'm getting it. Why is this happening? Because yeah. So let's copy this as text, and then let's try to give it to our AI stuff, and not like, let's go to agent mode and let's see what this there does. I think we are missing the create, like, and I'm not sure how do you get the param. So we'll look into how this does. But by the way, from looking from here, what I can see is like there's like this product params, and then the params dot expect to have a product with this particular stuff. Do we have something now? I'm not sure. Wait, shopping control, our list controller. The hell? Why do we have our list controller? Okay, but we have everything in the shopping controller. Wait, that's not the thing. Wait. So if I go to routes, so oh no, this shouldn't be our list. Wait, that's the problem. It should be shopping, right? So annual, whatever. It should be shopping, and if we do that, I think then we should be good. So if I, oh, so that's why it was not getting triggered, because it was generating the wrong thing. I get it now. Okay. I get it why, I mean, even like removing this was impacting that new thing, whatever, right? Yeah, so this needs to be there because that's a new route. Let's go here. Let's go to add item. Form width is not working now. This is pretty weird. Why would form width wouldn't work? Whatever. Resources, form width. Again, form width is not working. Our list for this form width is working. Let's go to our lists. Oh, it's modal. Okay, so for this modal, this has created like create stuff. So that's kind of okay for us. So if I now go over here, if I go over here and if I just say, I don't know, bin rails routes, I should be able to get. Okay, so it's our list. So the problem is this will be something related to our. So I'll grab our, and we should be able to, okay, so our list slash our lists will, that's a thing, that's a post thing. But which controller is handling that? I mean, that's a problem, because then which controller is handling it, right? So we have our list controller. Oh, so it should be of the same name. Is it like that? So it should be of the our list controller name. So I think that's the problem right now. Okay, so I'll not add this resource. What I'll do is I'll just go over here and I'll do, but we'll have to add the resource because then it will not generate that form. So get shopping slash create to whatever this is, and this wouldn't work for us because, yeah, because those form width utilities have not been created. Yeah, which is sad. Okay, this looks good. Well, hold on. Let's see. Let's examine the request which it is actually sending. So if I just say test, it is sending a request to, if I just say our lists, okay, which it shouldn't do. Okay. Can we generate resources from the shopping controller? Like, how do you do that? Okay. So you just say shopping, and that's how you want to do it. Okay, makes sense. So if I refresh, This doesn't work. If I go to root, doesn't go, no, no, whatever. And then if I go to shopping, shopping new path. Ah, okay, makes sense. Okay, hold on. So the problem is currently if I go to our routes and grab shopping, let's see what routes we have. So we have index, we have create, and that's all. And this is actually trying to get shopping new path. What is new path? Oh no, wait. So we'll have to add new thing, right? So that's right. So we have to add like get new, and then this would like, I think this now would work. Yeah, now this works. So if I go to this and then now form width doesn't work. I'm just not sure why. The I don't know. The I want the resources to be using shopping controller, but this modal, what was the name? I just forgot. R list, but R list modals. Ah, this is what you do. Okay, so we have to generate this, but you have to use this as a controller. Makes perfect sense. Oh wait, no, why are you not working? Okay, that's good. And then you go to shopping new, no method error. There's nothing like form width item, do whatever. That's pretty weird. Whatever it is, I think we are 3 hours 17 minutes down, so I'll just continue this tomorrow, rest of the things. But I think this is really interesting. Like if I follow the stuff, like I think there's some naming convention, it has to be same or something like that. But it's pretty cool. I got a gist of how Rails work. But I'll close the stream now, and thank you guys for joining in, and have a great day. Bye bye. I'm gonna have my food now.